Okay, welcome to the Aksarben Foundation's Scholarships and Internships podcast. I'm Shonna Dorsey with the Aksarben Foundation, and today I have two special guests with me. Would you please introduce yourselves?
My name is Alexi Di Giulio. I'm the Omaha Crime Stoppers intern.
And I'm Adam Langdon. I'm on the board of directors for Omaha Crime Stoppers.
Awesome, and you're also with FNBO, right?
I am, yep. So my day job, I'm a volunteer for Omaha Crime Stoppers. I'm past board president, but my day job is with First National Bank of Omaha.
That's wonderful. And thanks for volunteering your time. So before we get into your new internship program, which is very exciting, but tell us about Crime Stoppers. And I know many of us in Omaha at least have heard of it, but yes.
So you've probably heard 444 STOP. And so that's our number. That's the anonymous tip line that you can call here in Omaha. We do promote that through our media partners, and KETV is the one that probably promotes it the most. But so you'll see that out there. But we're a 100% volunteer board of directors and staff, really. So we all volunteer our time, fundraising, and putting together the different programs. And really, we provide rewards for tips that solve crimes. So we have a number of enhanced rewards up to $25,000 for a homicide. $20,000 for a bank robbery, but our board gets together monthly and we pay out rewards for tips that solve crimes.
Wonderful.
Yep.
So you launched an internship program, and tell us about like why you launched it, and then I'm really curious too about why you decided to take this on. But yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we do a lot of collaboration with the University of Nebraska Omaha, so UNO. And in fact, our board meetings monthly are at UNO's Community Engagement Center, the Barbara White's Community Engagement Center. And so we meet there monthly and have a great relationship with the Department of Criminology. And Dr. Mark Foxall is also on our board of directors. So it just was a really nice evolution of our program. And we were looking for some additional help. Our board, like I said, is people like me that have day jobs. So actually getting the work and getting to the different meetings, the collaboration in the community is difficult sometimes. And so to provide a little bit more consistency and also to partner with the Department of Criminology, we launched the internship program last fall.
Okay. So tell us about how you got into this. Like what made you decide to intern at Crime Stoppers versus other opportunities you might have had?
Absolutely. So I just started a couple months ago, and I'm a first-year master's student at UNO. I've been in their criminal justice program since undergrad, and so I was looking for an internship just to add to my course load. And my advisor, who is also Dr. Mark Foxall, he had given me the idea of interning at Crime Stoppers, and he was telling me that they just started their internship program. And, you know, I trust his judgment. So I figured I was more than happy to, you know, give him my resume, sign me up, and getting to know more about what Crime Stoppers was really interesting because I had told kids in my cohort, in my classes, when I got the internship, and I was surprised that no one really knew. I mean, I didn't really know what it was either when I started. And so being able to be part of it was an incredible opportunity. So I'm really glad that that worked out the way it did.
Yeah. And what are you studying again?
Criminal justice.
Okay.
Criminology, criminal justice.
Wonderful. So you're not a Nebraska native, is that right?
No.
Okay. Yep. So how'd you end up here? What do you think about Nebraska? Tell us all things.
Okay. So this is my 4th year living in Nebraska. I moved here in 2021 to play D1 tennis for my undergrad. And I'm still here. I love it here. And so that was a huge reason why I decided to stay for my master's. Really was the community, the criminal justice department at UNO. That was a huge influence. And so actually being able to work and be part of the community that had drawn me back for another degree it's really nice. It's rewarding for sure.
That's wonderful. So tell me about what the internship looks like. Like, what do you do? All of that stuff.
I get to attend the board meetings. I also attend 360 meetings, which is the community meeting that Omaha police officers and other members of the community they attend weekly, and I don't know, how would you describe 360?
Yeah, so I mean, Willie Barney launched Omaha 360, and really those meetings weekly, we like to be a part of them, Omaha Crime Stoppers, and just part of that community of people. It really serves, I think, North Omaha a lot, just in trying to bring the community together in a collaboration to try to talk through how do you reduce crime.
That's really great. So the thing that I appreciate about it so much is you probably do some in-office stuff, and I would love to learn more about what that looks like, but you're also out in the community, being a part of these conversations, meeting people and networking with pretty influential people in our city. So.
Absolutely. I think, so we do some things kind of when I help out with projects and stuff like that, it is kind of on our own, but I mean, being involved in the community, I've met some of the most incredible people in our police force and all of those, like the mayor at our Officer of the Year award, and the chief of police. I've gotten to meet him so many times, and that's just something I wouldn't have had the opportunity to do without Omaha Crime Stoppers. And so that's something that I get to do in the community, kind of on my own, just working on other things.
Yeah.
Great. So can you talk to us about what mentorship looks like for the internship?
Yeah. So as the board member that really launched the program, I took Alexi under my wing, really. So we meet weekly and really just talk through what Alexi is doing for Omaha Crime Stoppers, what she's doing in school, career, where she's headed with just her life and how I can help. So she's involved in a number of projects. We actually have fundraisers usually about every 3 months. So she's pretty involved with those, and then the 360 meetings. But it's really nice to be able to meet with her just weekly and kind of talk through all the different things that she might have going on in her life.
Mm-hmm. That's wonderful. And it's just so critical too to have like someone like Adam who is so connected, experienced, to be a guide and mentor for you. And I'm sure you're getting that across the board. So that's outstanding. Couple more questions. Tell me about, I had it, I lost it. Hold on, it's going to come back. We don't edit these, so this will be in the final thing. What was my question? I literally just lost it. Okay, I got it.
There you go.
So for just advice. So for employers who may have not ever hosted an intern,
right?
What's something that you can share that you like maybe learned or took away, or some advice, or why you would say, here's the question, why you should do it anyway?
Yeah. So, I mean, I do think that, we've had a lot of conversation with folks like you at the Aksarben Foundation and then at UNO also about internships and internship programs. And I do think that advice, I would say, make sure that it's a paid internship. Mm-hmm. I really think that, Alexia is a good example. Alexia, you're, a master's student, you're a research assistant, you've got a lot going on. I know you used to be involved with sports as well. So there's not a lot of time to go out and do an internship plus find a job.
Right.
So I think, we launched this program knowing that we wanted to fund it and be able to have a paid internship. So that would be my first piece of advice for anybody, any of the large companies that are actually out there looking to launch an internship program. Mm-hmm. Number two, I think, is really just go out and collaborate with the universities or the schools here in our community. We have great schools. And I mean, I would say, there's UNO, Creighton, obviously, but there's also Bellevue University, there's Metro Community College. When we were at the event last week, Alexia actually ran that for us through UNO, but it was the career fair. And we had a number of students come to us from Metro Community College. And I was really impressed with the quality of young people coming to ask us about, careers and career path and criminal justice that were coming from all over the community.
That's wonderful.
Yep.
Very good. And so from your perspective, why should students be a part of internships?
Absolutely. Internships, I didn't realize until I started working in internship just how many opportunities there are in one, especially when you have or you get to work with a board like Omaha Crime Stoppers, the connections that they have, the different careers that they have all come from and worked for years. it's incredible. If I have any question about any different type of topic, there's someone there that's going to be able to answer it. And I think that's one of the best parts about it, and just that experience that you wouldn't get in a classroom.
Yeah, very true. And that's probably unique about working for a nonprofit as an intern, because you get to interact with the board in most cases, hopefully, especially a smaller nonprofit organization. So very good point about considering nonprofit internships in addition to corporates. Those are great too, but this is just I think a unique experience.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
Especially with our board, everyone wants to be there. And I think that's a huge part about it, where I also feel welcome because they all want to help.
Awesome. That's good. Well, do you plan on growing this program, hopefully?
Yeah. I mean, we right now are looking for ways to make sure that it's funded sort of in perpetuity. So we're looking for ways to do that. And I think, we've got a lot of solid leads on how to make that happen. I've also been really impressed at how well received the program has been by the mayor, by the chief of police, by the university. So people are really encouraging of us to do this. And there is a lot of funding out there. So it's just more a matter of sort of putting it together, putting the job description together, putting together relationships that, help pull in the interns, and then making it happen.
Excellent. Well, thanks for all you're doing. Congrats on your internship and all that lies ahead for you as well.
Thank you.
And thank you both for being here.
Thanks so much.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Shonna.
it.
You're welcome.
Thanks.